All right, my friends, sorry, the other video got cut off, so we're going to do some tearing and ripping with our hands now. So we don't need the scissors right now. You can use the scissors and your hands both for this project. So like I showed you before, if you fold your edges of your paper, it'll give you a nice place to tear so that you get straighter edges. But not everything is straight in the world. There's a lot of organic shapes in the playground, and you might want to make shapes that don't have straight edges. So another type of manipulation that you can try would be twisting. So I now ripped out this piece right here, and I could twist this paper now. So I'm going to kind of crumble it with my fingers and twist it. And that's going to give me kind of like a rope look. So I don't know if you guys like rope swings, or maybe there's a rope that climbs up a hill in your playground that you could use this strategy for, but this would be twisting. So I'm twisting, one hand is going forward, the other hand is going back to twist it. So now I have kind of a thinner piece of paper, but it's also a lot stronger because it has more material in that one spot. Similar to twisting, you could just take paper and you could crumble it. Now, this might make like a little basketball for your playground, maybe a little bush in the corner. Could be just a crumbled piece like that. There's also something called a fringe. So let's say I'm going to use this paper. It really should be green because I think I would make it grass. But if you wanted to try a fringe, you just take the edge of a piece of paper and you make little tears in it that are somewhat close together. And then you're going to get kind of like almost like a grassy look, or like the edge of a blanket. That's going to give you a fringe look. Okay, you can also try to build some three-dimensional shapes today. So a playground and our project is all three-dimensional. So I'm just cutting another strip. Now that we know a little bit about shapes, maybe we can use the knowledge of shapes to make shapes. So I have a long line here, and I know a square has 4 sides. So I'm going to fold it 4 times. 1, 2, actually I'm going to fold it 3 times to get 4 sides. So now I have 4 squares all the way around, and a three-dimensional pop-up square is actually called a cube. So I've made a cube today, and maybe that cube is going to be sitting popped up from my paper. Maybe it's like this so that it's a tunnel that people can go inside of and go underneath, with that rope swing hanging down like we kind of talked about. And there are so many other possibilities. It doesn't have to be a square. You could also take your paper and curve it into a circle shape, just like that. So I just put a dot of glue there and hold it for a couple seconds to get it to stay. There is one more thing that you can try, which would be kind of cool, and that would be to roll your paper around the edge. This one's a little tricky, to get a cone shape. So the cone shape, or like a pop-up triangle, would be great for a rooftop of a playground. That's just another shape that might be really cool to add on top. Just like that. So there's so many things that you can try today. You can tear, you can fold, you can roll, you can twist, you can crumble, you can fringe, but it's all about what you want your playground to look like in the end. Spend some time on it, fold your paper, manipulate it, change it, and then if you would like, add some lines with pencil or drawing materials. Maybe you want to paint on top of it. That would be awesome. I would love to see how these look in the end, so please send me a picture to the Google Classroom.